Metcalfe County 83-64. They lost to Warren East 77-48. Franklin Simpson 64-38. Southwestern here in the Don Franklin Barren Hoops Classic Saturday 48 County on Tuesday night by a score of 74-48. This is a team, John Butler, that they lost all 5 starters from last year. They were a pretty good team. They won the 15th district tournament. They finished 16-8, but lost to Bowling Green in the 4th region semifinals, 53-38. Lost Mason Shirley, Jax Cooper, Michael Smith, Tyler Ford, and Trace McIntyre.
Yeah, it's a lot of heat to lose, to be honest with you. I mean, Mason Shirley was kind of dominated the district, to be honest with you, for almost 3 years. He made more clutch shots in this district than a lot of players have in my memory, to be honest with you. So he was a big loss. Jax Cooper, big loss, and they're the defending district champions from last year as well. So they lost a ton of players, and not an easy replacement for your first year of coaching, to be perfectly honest with you, and for Coach Napier. So they are definitely in rebuild mode. And have quite honestly has struggled 0-7 and not been real competitive in most of their games.
Well, they're only averaging their last 4 games. They're only averaging 45 points a game.
Hard to win that way. I mean, it's the Trojans in defense have not averaging a lot of points, but the competition level that Barren has played has been much tougher, and it's hard to win in the modern game if you don't put up points up in the 60s or 70s.
Yep. Overall, the Patriots averaging 49.4 points a game. They give it up 71.7. They shoot 41.6% from the field, 24% on threes. They've hit 14 out of 58 from behind the arc, shooting 65.6% from the foul line and averaging 29.6 rebounds a game. The Trojans come in 4-3 on the season. They beat Caverna Tuesday night 71-49 after shooting 55% from the floor in that game against the Colonels, 27-49, 3 of 10 on threes, and hit free throws a lot better in that game on Tuesday night, 14 of 19. Only bringing their percentage up to 51.3%. And, John, that's got to go up if you're going to win some games.
The free throw percent, yeah, I mean, you cannot be 50% from the free throw line to win big games that eventually will catch up to you. And it's a number that I think will go up. I mean, we're a junior-senior dominated team with tons of experience, but it is after 7 games. And it's, free throw shooting is one of those kind of the tricky areas, to be honest with you. You can't, if you make a big deal out of it, then it starts to become psychological. But in another sense, it is a big deal. So it's a catch-22, but that needs to go up. Our 3-point field goal percentage needs to go up as well. You'd like to shoot it in the, ideally if you shoot it at 33% or more, that's mid-30s would be good. But we're kind of stuck in the high 20s right now, and that number needs to go up as well.
Yeah, 27.8% from behind the arc, 22 of 79. And from the foul line, only 60 made free throws out of 117 attempts for 51.3%. Shooting overall from the field, 46.2%, and averaging 58.6 points a game, but giving up 57.3, averaging 28.4 rebounds a game. In that win over Caverna, Mason Griggs led all scorers with 18 points. Aiden Niken had 16 points and 7 rebounds. He matched Eli Brooks with scoring 16 points for Brooks. Aiden Miller had 9, and Tay Pointer had 8 in that game against Caverna. Time for the NHC Healthcare Glasgow keys to a Trojan victory tonight, John.
Well, I'll be honest with you, we should win this game. I don't want to go out on a limb, and I think it's how we play. We should play. We've got a big talent advantage and a big experience advantage, and I just think if we go out there and just take care of business, and I really think we will. This is a rivalry game with Allen. In fact, Barren is Allen's biggest rival. Yep. We're kind of connected with Glasgow, but this is a long-time rivalry. I think we're going to play good because if you look around, this is the best crowd we had all year. This is a good atmosphere. When I got here right when the girls were starting. I was amazed at the crowd. So there's some energy in this crowd. I'd like to see us go out there and do the little things better. I'd like to see us shoot better, to be honest with you, make our free throws. Just start to gain a little confidence in terms of that. Got a little confidence back, with the win against Monroe last Friday. I thought we played well against Madison Central.
Yeah.
And took care of business against Caverna, and I think we just come out with that same mindset tonight. I think we'll be in good shape.
NHC Healthcare Glasgow, keys to the game. NHC celebrating life at all stages and celebrating 50 years. There are some games on the schedule for tonight as we take a look at the CRS Construction area schedule. CRS Construction providing exceptional construction service with the highest attention to detail. And mentioning some of those, they could have been canceled because of weather-related issues or even COVID issues for that matter. Greenwood at Bowling Green, Russellville Girls at Butler County, LaRue at Caverna, Hart at Green.
I know that score.
I don't know the Hart at Green.
Well, Hart was up 25 in the late in the game, so that was a big win by Hart.
That's an 18th district matchup.
Yep.
Red Bowling Springs, Tennessee at Monroe County tonight. Clinton at Russell County. Also Warren East at South Warren. Not sure if those were played or not. Edmonson County at Todd Central. Friendship Foundation Christian Academy boys at Cumberland County. Metcalf boys at Wayne County tonight. That's a look at the area schedule. We'll have the starting lineups when we come back after this break on the Don Franklin Auto Glasgow Countdown to Tip-Off. Tip off the season with huge savings and score big at Don Franklin Glasgow. This is Barren County Basketball brought to you by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on Nash 103.7.
You're listening to Barren County Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Glasgow. Now, back to courtside with James Irvin.
Here's your starting lineups tonight, brought to you by SCRTC Total Communications for the Allen County Scottsville Patriots under head coach Casey Napier. Assistant coaches Jeff Rippey, Brandon DeWitt, and Chris Carter. Wyatt Coffey, 6'3", 170 senior, averaging 12.7 points and 6 rebounds. Jordan Turner, 6', 150 junior, 10.3 points, 5.8 rebounds. Colton Costello, 5'9", senior, 4.3 points a game. Chase Jackson's a 5'10", junior, averaging 1.7, and Chase Ross, a 5'9", freshman, averaging 5.4 points a game. Those are the unofficial starters. We'll get the official starters here in a second, but that's who started against Pulaski Southwestern here on Saturday. Barren County Trojans under 14th-year head coach Warren Cunningham. His assistant coaching staff consists of Lee Johnson, Matt Gardner, Austin Burge, and Tucker Kirkpatrick. Mason Griggs, 6'1", 155, and a senior, averaging 11.4 points a game. Tay Pointers, 6', 160, senior, averaging 5.7. Aiden Niken, 6'6", 210, a senior, averaging 17.1 points and 6 rebounds. Eli Brooks, 6'6", 165, junior, 8.4 points and 5 rebounds a game. And the other starter, Aiden Miller, 6'4", 205 at a junior, averaging 8.4 points and 6 rebounds. Been a change in the lineup for the Patriots. They're going to start tonight. Josh Sykes, a 5'5" senior. He averages 3.6 points a game. Also, Preston Wimpy will start tonight. So Coach Napier has changed his lineup quite a bit here. Wimpy is 5'10" and a senior, averaging 3 points a game. Let's see if I missed anybody. But anyway, Patriots 0-7 coming into this ball game. And the officials for tonight's game, powered by Farmers Energy Propane Plus and More Store. They are the same three we had in the girls' game. Adam Ryder, Mike Carby, and John McMillan. So we'll get set for the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial opening tip-off in our first quarter of action tonight. Brought to you by German American Bank. Supporting the communities we serve and believe that when a community thrives, its people prosper. So it is Coffee, Turner, Wimpy, Sykes, and Costello for the Patriots tonight.
Well, when you're 0-7, you tend to change the lineups a little bit more, to be honest with you. You're just searching for combinations, or sometimes it's not just combinations, it's to inspire people, reward people. There's a lot of different reasons. And you never know with the way the COVID's going either. You don't know about sickness either.
Yep. All right, here we go. Eli Brooks against Allen County Scottsville's Wyatt Coffey as Adam Ryder tosses it up. And the tap's going to be controlled by the Patriots. They fought Griggs for the basketball. And now Sykes will set things up as he goes right side with it over to Turner. Turner sends it out to Wimpy. Now Wimpy fires a long pass to the left corner and around the perimeter. Costello gives it off in there to Coffey. Coffey back in the corner to Turner. Turner dribbles halfway out, gives it back to Sykes. Sykes back to Turner on the right wing. Now Turner wants to try to get around Brooks, but he cuts him off. Back out to Sykes, top of the circle against Griggs.
About as deliberate as the girls' game.
No. And Sykes having trouble, finally gets rid of it in the corner to Costello. Costello feeds it back to Sykes. Now Sykes throws it down underneath the basket. Turner goes over the shot and he puts it in.
A tough shot. He was slightly under the basket. Did a good job of getting up there and making that shot.
And Allen County Scottsville draws first blood. We're going to have a charging foul on Aiden Niken. Going to the deck was Costello.
I guess that's, my opinion, called too much in the high school and college game.
Yep. 2-0, Allen County Scottsville. I was trying to look down the bench. I don't see Chase Ross even dressed tonight. They go in the right corner to Coffey. Looking for Sykes. Can't find him. Comes out to Costello, and he throws it down in there to Turner underneath, and a shot put up and in. That's Wimpy getting the bucket.
Yeah, two shots within 2 feet so far for Allen.
Tay Pointer with it on the left wing. Patriots lead at 4-0. Brooks out front of the right side. Back to Griggs. Now they go into Niken in the lane. Here's a leaning shot up, no good. Going to have a blocking foul. This time charged to Costello.
Yeah, very fortunate on that one. That could have gone either way. It would have been 2 on Aiden. I think that was borderline. I didn't like the first call at all. So let's see if we can improve on the free throws, right?
Yeah. Aiden Niken's 25 of 44 at the line on the season. This shot goes up. He drilled it.
And he's going to get his fair share of shots, too, from the line. That's
Absolutely.
where, we'd like to see that number get up in the mid to high 60s.
And the second shot goes up. It's good. 4-2, Allen County Scottsville. They have the basketball. We played a little over a minute and a half in the opening quarter. Wyatt Coffey sends it down to Costello. He's in a trap. Sends it back out to Turner. Turner, they try to trap him. He splits the defenders, though. Goes up, dumps it down in low. Shot put up, no good, but a foul.
Allen did a good job of splitting that trap. They didn't look real comfortable handling it, but they split it, and once they got in the lane, we had to help up, and I'm never a big fan of helping up the lane because that leaves the block wide open, and almost a three-point play by Wimpy.
Wimpy puts it up. It is good. Got the bounce and the roll. Makes it 5-2 Patriots. Wimpy, one of the 6 seniors on this basketball team, puts it up and in. 6-2 Patriots. Tay Pointer in the left wing. Thought about the 3. High post, turnaround jump shot. Miller rims. Good.
They had set up a high-low situation that time, and good job by Aiden Miller reading the defense. Good touch on that jumper.
And a pass almost thrown away. Wimpy was there to get it at midcourt before it went out of bounds. Turner with it in front court now. Right side it goes to Coffey. Coffey's guarded by Niken. Now Coffey looking, still looking. Feeds it with the right elbow down to the baseline. In there to Wimpy from Coffey. He lays it up and in.
That's another good job with some interior passing by Allen.
8-4. They dump it, try to go to Miller, and they skipped off a couple of people's arms. Here's a spin move. Griggs puts it up and in and draws a foul.
Well, there's no stronger guard in the region than Mason Griggs. And I tell you what, he does a lot of damage inside that paint for his size. And he's a lot stronger this year than last year. He's put on a lot of muscle mass.
It's an old-fashioned three-point play.
Well, so far, Allen, I do not think has missed a shot. I think they're 4 for 4. The one shot they missed, they got fouled. No, they missed one other. They put it in for the offensive rebound, so they're 4 out of 5.
Here's Turner, bounce pass, broken up, stolen by Niken. Niken on the run, 3-on-2. Niken to the rack, puts it up, got it, and a foul.
And that's what he does well.
Yeah.
If he gets the defensive rebound, boy, and can lead the break, he's hard to handle.
Foul is on Turner, his first. That'll be number 3 on the Patriots here in the first half. Niken to give the Trojans the lead first time, 9-8, make it 10-8.
That's a good start for him, 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Full court pressure by the Trojans.
It's not something Barren normally does, but I think it's the right move against Allen.
Yep. As Sykes brings it up against Griggs. Sykes gets it across the line. Back and forth. Griggs trying to reach in to knock it away. He's picked up his dribble. Throws it off in the right corner. Costello right of the lane. Trying to dish it down in there. Coffey retrieved it. Out to Turner for a 3. No. Niken with a rebound. Ahead up to Pointer. Pointer stops. Bounce pass on the baseline. Going up and a feed to Brooks, and he puts it in.
Good pass that time by Griggs. And a good finish.
Timeout by Allen County. Scottsville. Barren County leads it 12-8 over the Patriots with 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. That last assist brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Jamie Harris. Let Jamie Harris of Edward Jones assist you today with your financial planning.
That's talking to some of my best friends right there from coaching. Gary DeWitt.
Talked to him earlier tonight.
Yes. Yeah. And Billy Joe. I mean, those are two really. We had some wars together in basketball.
We sure did.
We always stayed friends, and Gary's had some pretty big health issues.
Yes, he has.
But he's overcome them, and he looks as good as I've seen look in years.
Said he felt pretty good when I talked to him earlier tonight. Well, the Trojans have made a run here as they lead it by 4, 12-8. 4.5 to go here in this first period of play. Man-to-man pressure. And they get the ball into Sykes. He turns against Griggs. Takes him up the sideline into the front court. Sykes, right side. Costello had it poked out of his hands by Pointer. Went and chased it down. There's Turner with it against Brooks. Now he's looking, giving it out to Coffey. He'll try a 17-footer straight away and hits it.
Well, they're not shooting like a team that struggles shooting. They're shooting the ball with confidence.
12-10. Team that's only averaged 45 points a game. Miller had it swiped out of his hands going up in the air. In the corner, they go down low in there to Coffey and out of bounds as Niken batted the ball against Coffey on the end line. Ryan Shirley, 6'2", 190 senior, averaging 3.5 points a game, will come in for Mason Griggs.
And that moves Aiden Niken to the point.
Yep. As Aiden Niken handles the basketball, Tay Pointer comes out there to join him. Goes in the middle to Brooks. Now Brooks turns, looks, puts down the dribble. Long bounce pass right to Niken. Posted down there is Miller. Goes strong to the basket. He puts it in.
Man, that was a strong move that time by Aiden Miller. Went up over Coffey.
Good Phillips IGA special delivery. Basket made by Aiden Miller.
Kind of went through coffee.
14-10 Trojans, 3:17 to go, first quarter. And needing help is Jackson Morris, who's in a ball game, a 5'9 freshman, number 24, averages 5 points a game. Sykes with it, and a bad pass. Diving for it is Miller, and scramble on the floor. Still scrambling, ball still loose. Brooks comes down with it and gets a timeout.
Good hustle by both teams that time.
So a 30-second timeout with 2:59 to go. This is a People's Bank timeout. The People's Bank in Glasgow working for you.
Got a big student section too, don't we?
Yeah.
The whole bottom
Ready for Christmas.
They are. They got the
dressed in their Christmas apparel.
Led by a lot of the females on the front row too.
Yeah.
You know, they're kind of in charge of the cheers.
I couldn't remember who it was, but somebody had wrapping paper all around them.
Yeah, I have several of those kids in class over there. It's a good group.
$2:59 to go here in the first. It's a 14-10 Barren County lead. Now Colton Stevens, who missed the last game against Caverna on Tuesday night. They work it down inside, and Miller tried to go up with it. He's fouled.
Yeah, it's a good pass by Ryan Shirley. They're kind of backing off of him. I'd like to see him take that 15-footer because his guy was backed off helping inside, but still got it in there to Aiden Miller.
Aiden Miller is 9 of 18 from the foul line on this season, 50%. This shot goes up, it's good.
Well, he got hot at the end of last year. Shot the ball much better down the stretch from the free throw line. He's another guy that should be high 60s, low 70s.
Yeah.
He's got good form.
Miller puts it in the air, got them both. He's got 6 points in this quarter.
And this is a perfect game for Colton Stevens.
Yeah.
Full court man-to-man. He ought to be able, this is right down his alley because he can really pressure the ball.
Trojans 6 of 6 from the foul line here in the first quarter. Colton Stevens putting pressure on Sykes. Gets with the basketball now to Thorny Walker. And a traveling violation as Morris fell down. Thorny Walker, 6 foot 185 senior for the Patriots.
His dad was a friend of mine growing up, Colonel Walker.
Colonel Walker, he was here in the JRTC program.
That's right, great guy. Scott Walker.
Yep. Niken, right elbow, Shirley, out to Miller, top of the key. Shirley, he wants to drive and gets into a collision there. And they're going to call a blocking foul. And it will be charged to Sykes. His second, team's 5th.
Plus, we're going to give us 2.
So Miller at the line, 6 points here in this first quarter with 2:24 to go, leading 16-10. First of 2 on the way, good. Nothing but net. 7 of 7 at the line for the Trojans here in this first quarter.
Well, it's really just no rhyme or reason why our free throw percentage is so low because our form is not bad at the line at all, especially Aiden Miller. I mean, he's got good form. Left-handed. Something about a left-handed shooter always looks pretty good, though.
Yeah. Got them both again. He's 4 out of 4, 8 points for Miller here in this first quarter. 18-10, the Trojans' largest lead. So we got Ryan Shirley, Eli Brooks, Mason Griggs, Colton Stevens, and Lane Stevens on the court right now.
Yeah, a little 1-2-2 half-court, kind of three-quarter trap here.
As Morris gives it to Coffee, and he throws it away.
Do it to the cheering section.
Yep. So Barren County will get it back with 2:13 to go here in the quarter.
Sometimes you don't have to have a steal. Sometimes the team just throws it away if they in panic mode.
Jace Jackson's in the ball game now, number 3 for Allen County Scottsville. Griggs splits the defenders, trying to go to the basket, and he's going to be fouled.
Not a lot of room that time to go. I think we may have gotten bailed out on that one.
Foul is on Walker, his first, team 6th. Colton Stevens will put the ball in play on the right baseline. Comes down the corner to Brooks. Now Brooks puts down the dribble, heads into the paint, kicks it back out to Griggs for the 3 ball. It is high off the back iron. Rebound pulled down by Turner for Allen County Scottsville. Off on the right side, Walker with it. Walker covered up by Shirley. Looping pass comes out to Coffey, back out to Turner. With a minute 40 to go here in the first. A whistle away from the basketball.
They're going to call an illegal screen on Walker. He kind of extended his elbow.
Yeah, that's going to be his second. And 7 fouls already on the Patriots here in the first quarter.
It must be player control because it's not a shooting foul.
Yeah. Colton Stevens with it in front court. Dribbles left, looks back right, backdoor pass. Here's Griggs. He gets bumped, and the shot won't go down. Almost did, though.
It's going to be on Walker again. That time rotating over, stop that layup from happening.
So 3 fouls on Thorny Walker. 3 quick ones. The 8th team foul of the Patriots. Still a minute 29 to go in the first quarter. Mason Griggs for 2. And an old-fashioned 3-point play earlier in the ball game. 129, 18-10, Trojans. Griggs puts it up. It is good. Griggs averaging almost 11.5 points a game. He's now 12 of 16 from the foul line on the season. Makes it 19-10. And the second one also good.
I don't know what's wrong with you and Robert over here with the free throw shooting. I mean, I haven't seen every
Perfect
game. It
tonight,
looks like to me we're perfect, aren't we?
10 of 10. Half the points coming from the foul line.
Okay, well, I'll take some credit.
Yep, back in that 1-2-2 again. As the pass is going to be picked off. Niken's got it, goes to the basket, puts it up. Oh, he rolled it off the rim. Trying to follow it up was Brooks. We got a foul. Foul will be on Jackson, his first. Team's 9th.
Boy, if you're going to make a cross-court pass against a 1-2-2, you better put something on it. And that Aiden Niken read that perfectly.
Eli Brooks. His third point, 11 for 11 from the charity stripe for the Trojans here in this quarter. 21-10, and the second one also good. They're not hitting rim, they're hitting nothing but the net.
Yeah, it looks good.
22-10, Trojans want to pressure again. Jackson in the middle, ball almost got away. Niken almost had it for a moment there. Now that ball's loose again, they scoot it off. Bodies going everywhere. Niken down on the floor, got rid of it to Pointer.
Now, you don't tell me the crowd doesn't make a difference.
3 in the air.
Pull-up 3 by Tay Pointer, nothing but the bottom off a steal, and I really think a lot of this energy that we have comes from this big crowd tonight.
Absolutely. The student section really getting into it. That's the first 3 of the night, People's Bank 3 for the Trojans to extend the lead to 25-10.
Yeah, I mean, after Allen scored the first 4 points of the game, and after that, it has been all Trojans.
And 12 points coming from the free throw line. 12 of 12.
1 out of 2 from 3. Mason Griggs missed 1, but it was a good-looking shot. Then Tay Pointer on a pulled-up 3. I'll be honest with you. Every time Tay shoots a 3, I think it's going in. I think he's got great form.
Yeah.
Just been a little inconsistent at time, but he looks like to me to be a 38-40% three-point shooter, to be perfectly honest with you. And the way that we're going to get our fair share of threes this year because we're so good inside.
That's true. And that's Tay Pointer's 11th tray of the season out of 40 attempts. So not hardly 30%.
No, but like I said, I think he has the capability of shooting, mid-30s, high 30s.
Yeah. Ball comes into Sykes.
Switch to a man-to-man press this time.
With 50 seconds to go. And stolen away by Griggs, saves it in bounds, threw it cross court, and out of bounds on the other side of the floor.
That's the right direction to throw it. Don't throw it underneath your own. Don't throw it to the other team's goal. So it's the right play by Mason.
Turner will toss it in near midcourt across the way. Comes out to Sykes with 38 seconds to play. Sykes sends it off to Coffey. Try to get a screen there. Dumps it down to Turner, halfway the corner. Now Costello's in the lane. And he'll shovel it back out to Sykes. He's going to fire a three-point shot, and he nails it.
A lot of arcs on that one.
Yep, that's his first 3 of the season. He was 0 for 9.
Well, he was due.
25-13, 12 seconds to go. Griggs getting a lot of pressure from Sykes. Left elbow Brooks. Out to Pointer. Down to 5. And I think about it here.
Yeah, had a
Pointer, bounce pass Brooks, down to 1, and not even looking at the clock. Goes up, and it's an air ball.
Yeah. We're normally really good at the end of the quarter, not so that time.
25-13, the Trojans lead the Patriots of Allen County, Scottsville. Back with the second quarter in a moment. This is Trojan Basketball, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on Nash 103.7.
Your time matters. German American Bank understands that banking today is intertwined with the busy lives of our customers. Whether you're checking an account balance over lunch or paying bills between errands, quick access to your finances makes life so much easier. Use the German American mobile banking app to deposit checks, pay bills, pay people, transfer funds, check account balances, and so much more. And if you need help, contact your nearest banking office for customer service excellence. That's technology backed by people. German American Bank. Member FDIC.
Your McDonald's in Glasgow is seeking smiling faces. Along with Smiling Faces, they offer competitive weekly pay, up to $500 sign-on bonuses, flexible scheduling with a side of always feeling valued, 401k program, generous college and high school bonuses for good grades, plus many, many more great advantages for working for the McDonald's team in Glasgow. Your Glasgow McDonald's is staffed by great people, and right now, they are looking for more of them. Apply today at your local, family-owned McDonald's in Glasgow.
You're listening to Barren County Basketball, presented by Don Franklin Glasgow. Now, back to courtside with Jay
Trojans lead at 25-13 over the Allen County Scottsville Patriots. We start quarter number 2, presented by Southern States Glasgow Co-op. Hayden Niken with it out front.
Allen has jumped to a 3-2 zone.
Here's Griggs with it. Griggs had it poked away and stolen. And then Griggs batted it back. Brooks underneath the Pointer. Underneath the Griggs. He puts it in.
Assist by Tay Pointer.
And that was an Edward Jones financial advisor, Jamie Harris assist. Let Jamie Harris of Edward Jones assist you today with your financial planning. Patriots. And they throw a bad pass, but it's picked up in there, and a shot put up and in by Costello. Went through several hands there. 27-15, Niken trying to work it down, throws it back out to Bray Bewley for a three-point shot that's no good. Niken puts it back up and in.
Good job of staying with that by Aiden Niken.
Niken has 7. It's 29-15. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. Sykes gives it to Turner. Now Turner, cross-court pass, Costello. Costello's in a trap. Gets it back to Turner, right of the lane. Jumper up, no good. Ball batted out by Griggs. Niken has it, floats it up court. Here comes Brooks to the rack, and he'll lay it in gently.
Almost had the dunk. I think that's what he wanted to, but one of the Allen County players sprinted back and disrupted that.
We'll call that a Phillips IGA special delivery, though. And we get a foul at midcourt as Bewley bumped into Jordan Turner.
Yeah, Allen is just really struggling against this half court. You got to have somebody in the middle, I think, almost at all times, or if not, then you're going to get people diving for those cross-court passes like Barren is doing.
31-15 the score. In the corner, Costello wanted to shoot the three. Bewley picks him up. Now Costello will bounce it out to Sykes against Colton Stevens, who's back on the court. Gives to Turner against Pointer. Right side it goes to Sykes. And pass picked off. Here goes Niken. Look out. Lay it up and in.
Again, that was another one of those bad cross-court passes for Allen.
33-15. Oh, we're going to have a foul from behind as Bewley tried to swipe it away. That's two quick ones on the freshman, Bray Bewley. Team's fourth.
I'm trying to look over Donnie Metter of Allen County, who keeps the stats, to see how many turnovers that is for Allen. I know they're in double digits.
Yeah.
And points off turnovers has got to be quite high for Barren. They've converted about every one of those.
Here's a jump shot off the glass, good for Coffey.
Boy, that is old school. Coffey is their leading scorer. That's a 12-foot bank shot, and he aimed to bank it.
Yeah. 33-17. Miller floats it down underneath the Niken. He puts it up and in.
There's that high-low again between Miller and Aiden Niken.
35-17. Niken now with 11 points. Here's Costello, spin move against Shirley, puts it up in the lane, banked it up, no good. Rebound Miller. Outlet pass to Colton Stevens down the left side of the floor. Throws it behind him. Niken fakes the three, drives in, throws up on the run, banked out the back of the iron and in for Aiden Niken. He's got 8 here this quarter.
Well, that's his game. Off the bounce in the lane. That time he's under control.
37-17. Trojans lead it by 20 with 5:08 to go in the first half. Sykes has it stolen away by Colton Stevens. 3-on-1. Gives it off to Niken. Lays it in.
That's a nice play that time, too, by Stevens. And may have a double foul or something going on.
Not double Sykes with a holding foul.
No, the hold on the offensive player, which is weird, to be honest with you.
That's going to be 3 on Sykes.
And he is their point guard. And they're having trouble handling the ball anyway, so that's a big loss.
And coming in will be Jackson Morris.
I told you this is Colton Stevens type of game. He got the steal and the assist that time. Colton's strength is his intensity and his defensive pressure, and this fits perfectly.
Niken's free throw is up, and it's good.
You know, free throw shooting is contagious as well, right? You know, if you miss a few, it seems like it runs through the whole team, and if you make some, everybody kind of gets confidence as well.
Niken for the bonus, and got it.
Let's see who tries to bring the ball up the floor for Allen. They don't look like anybody really wants to.
No, they're going to have Coffey, now Turner. Turner against Tay Pointer, gets it across the line. 41-17, Trojans. Turner, jump shot 12 feet, is no good. Crashing the board is Ryan Shirley. Off to Colton Stevens. Colton Stevens behind the back dribble. Throws it back behind him to Shirley. Thought about the three. Gives to Niken. He goes into a crowd. Goes inside and puts it up. He missed it. Gets his own rebound, whistle, and a foul.
Wow.
Foul is on Aiden Miller. I didn't even see that one.
They called that on Aiden Niken. 24. That's a horrible call.
Well, he signaled 42.
Okay, 42. Okay, all right. All right.
But I didn't see what he did, though.
Well, I think that was a possible makeup call from the earlier play.
41-17, 4:22 to go in the first half. In a trap, the Patriots and Pointer just ripping it away. And a traveling violation on Costello. All the defensive pressure really getting to the Patriots.
How important was Mason Shirley? You couldn't pressure Mason Shirley.
No.
See, you know, they've had for the last 3 to 4 years, one of the things that Allen didn't really worry about is being pressured because he was such a good guard.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different story now.
Pointer left side of the left elbow, gives it out to Griggs. Back to Pointer. He'll let it go for 3. No, off the left side of the rim. Battle for the rebound. Coming out there with it is Turner for Allen County Scottsville. Pushing it down the floor. Gets cut off by Colton Stevens over the left side. They work it. They throw it back out to Turner from Morris. Morris with it against Brooks. He'll hand it off out there to Costello at 3:48 to go in the first half. 24-point lead for Barren County. We got a whistle and a foul. Colton Stevens trying to fight through a screen.
Yeah, ran right through the screen.
And that will be his first, team 6th of the first half. Lane Stevens and Aiden Niken check back in. Colton Stevens and Tay Pointer go out. Costello will toss it in on the left baseline. Still looking. And gets it in there to Turner. Down low against Brooks. He dribbles away. Throws it over now to Morris. Got Niken guarding him. Now Morris will get rid of the basketball here on the near side to Coffey. Coffey out top to Turner. He falls down, but got rid of it to Coffey. Kind of slipped and fell. Morris looking for help. Goes right side with it to Costello. Costello against Griggs. Down to 3:10 to play. Turner with it out front against Brooks. Right side with it, Coffey. Now Coffey. And Got it off to Wimpy, who's back in. Here's a three-point shot. Good. Two-pointer for Wimpy.
Shot that with confidence.
Yep, 41-19. 2:46 to go. At the left elbow, Shirley will fire and hit.
Yeah, he passed that up earlier, and that was a jump shot from 15 feet I thought he should have taken earlier.
43-19. 2:34 to go in the first half. Turner with the basketball against Brooks. Sends it off to Morris. Morris gets it into Costello, fakes, moves in, throws up the shot off the window, no good. Battle for the rebound and taken by Lane Stevens. Off to Griggs, sends it over to Niken. Stops and pops, three in the air, no good. Battle for the rebound, Lane Stevens ties it up with Jordan Turner. Possession arrow to the Patriots with 2:14 left. And Tay Pointer coming back into the Trojan lineup for Mason Griggs. And in for the Patriots is Blaine Moore, a 5'10 sophomore, number 10. Has it in the backcourt, gives it to Coffey.
Nobody in the middle, this 1-2-2.
And there's a 10-second count.
Man, they are completely struggling against. Now, in fairness, Barren is long. I think this is a really good defense for them, but they have not done a very good job of attacking it.
43-19, Barren County. 2 minutes to play. First half. Niken goes to the basket, goes down. Should have been some contact there. Now we got bodies all over the floor. Shirley went down and it'll stay with the Trojans, though. Colton Stevens coming in for his brother Lane. With a minute 52 left here in the second. Niken gets it inbounds in the corner to Brooks. Out to Colton Stevens. Throws it in there to Niken. Going to the basket. Strong. He puts it up and in.
Yeah, it's a good inbounds play.
14 in this quarter for Niken.
Hit Aiden off that little down screen curl. And then Aiden did what he normally does inside, finish.
45-19. As they work it around to the left side, they feed it in there. And going up with a shot is blocked from behind, but put up and in by Coffey. Pointer thought about the three. Gives it to Shirley. Now Pointer going to fire it up. Here's the three ball. No good. Rebound Niken. Niken trying to go in for the shot off the window, and he does. Kind of leaned in that shoulder a little bit there.
Yep. And got the steal off.
Another steal. Here's Brooks driving. He'll throw it up. It's good and a foul.
That is the correct call. He was falling down before he even jumped up into him that time. Eli Brooks can give us 50 for the half.
Trojans controlling this basketball game at 49-21. 59.6 to play. Brooks, that was his 8th point of the half. And still.
Well, his breakout game was Hoptown, right?
Yeah.
When he put up 20 against a really good opponent.
Foul was on Moore.
We still haven't hit the rim yet tonight.
No.
That time was an air ball free throw by Eli.
First miss from the free throw line tonight. 49-21, 55 seconds to go. Working in the backcourt. They give it to Wimpy. Wimpy goes to the middle. He'll throw it over the cross-court pass. On the right side of Costello. Back out around the perimeter. To the left side is Coffey. Down the baseline is Wimpy. Wimpy sends it back out to Costello, trying to get away from Pointer. Bounce pass down and low. Up against Colton Stevens. A shot goes up and in. That is Morris getting his first two of the ball game. It's 49-23. 30 seconds to play. Ball tipped away by Coffey out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans.
Morris is one of the freshmen that gets a little playing time for him.
Barren led 25-13 at the end of the first quarter. Griggs sends it out deep to Colton Stevens. He'll probably hold it for one here. 25 seconds to play.
He needs to get across half court here. He just did.
Down to 18. And now getting some pressure out front. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass, right elbows Niken. Niken now looks, hands it off out there to Pointer. He'll pull the trigger for three. It's off the mark to the right. Rebound Allen County Scottsville with 7 seconds to play. As they try to work it up court to the midcourt line. They lose the handle. Griggs picks it up, and that'll end the half. with a score here at halftime. Barren County 49, Allen County Scottsville 23. Our halftime report is next on Nash 103.7.
The Woods Propane is a big source for heating our homes, and your local Southern States and Glass.
Proud of that.
The community always comes together when something like this is taking place, a tornado relief effort going on, and just a lot of people that are suffering right now, and our hearts, thoughts, and prayers are with those people.
Yes, certainly. We're also excited. So a few new things going on this year at Barren County High School. We've added 2 transition coaches this year, and that's Mr. John Doyle for workplace transition and Miss Bethany Smith for post-secondary transition. So our seniors and even our upcoming students have been very fortunate to have 2 positions devoted entirely to individualized and personalized planning for when students graduate, which is our end goal. It's our end game, helping those students walk that graduation line and then have a plan for success when they leave us. So in addition to that, they've helped collaborate with our senior English teachers, Ms. Kelly Bauer and Michelle Johnson, doing some really impressive senior exit projects where they're creating, every senior at Barren County High School is creating a website this year, interviewing with community partners, and the focus here is definitely on transition, and especially after the pandemic, it's a crucial time to offer those extra supports. I know the workforce needs it,
What high school in the state of Kentucky offers as much as Barren County does?
I
can't think of anybody.
I don't think anyone does. We are very blessed beyond measure, Jay.
What's our enrollment this year?
We are at 1350 currently, so yes, we are very
So
large.
we're up from last year, and then
Yes.
having everybody back in the building now, that's a positive thing.
It is a positive. The student progress is just amazing. Just watching not only the academic progress from where we were to now at midterm, and also the social emotional growth. Just the socialization, being around each other, and getting to participate in clubs and athletics, and even just a normal school day around other people. So we are just celebrating and grateful for having our students back on campus.
Can you believe that the semester is over?
I can't. It's gone by very, very fast. Indeed.
But looking forward to next semester. Everybody enjoy the Christmas break, and we'll go back January the 4th, 5th. Is that January 4th?
We will. And just
Yeah.
really quickly, I want to share to parents and community members, we have a new Trojan Talk newsletter.
That's right.
You can find it on our BCHS Trojan social media and our website and our Remind system that we send to all parents and families. So we hope everyone will follow our newsletter and see the great things happening on the Hill at Barren County High School.
I looked that up today. The Barren County Schools Facebook page. There's a lot of information on there.
Yes, and it's a great way we can celebrate student achievements also.
Amy, good to have you.
You too.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
Christmas break, okay?
You too. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. Miss Amy Irwin is the principal at Barren County High School. We'll come back with our halftime report in a moment. 49-23 Trojans, right here on Nash 103.7.
Locally owned, 30-plus years serving Barren County. Personal trainers with 30-plus years. Here today,
Here tomorrow.
points to lead the Trojans in scoring. He scored 17 of those. Let's see. 16 of those in the second quarter. 16 of the 21 of the second quarter. 8 each for Eli Brooks and Aiden Miller. 7 for Mason Griggs. 3 for Tay Pointer. 2 for Ryan Shirley. Points off turnovers, 24-3. Trojans.
Yeah, it's the key stat right there. Both teams shooting over 60%, both teams, but the difference is Allen's not getting enough shots off. You know, they've turned it over 17 times, has led to 24 Barren points, and that's kind of the story of the game.
Nobody really in foul. Well, I have to say that Josh Sykes and Thorny Walker picked up 3 fouls, and Sykes will start the second half for Coach Casey Napier. This third quarter coming up is brought to you by Southern States Glasgow Co-op as we get set for the Farmers RACC Jackie Browning Memorial second half tip-off. 49-23. Trojans scored 25 in the first, 24 in the second. Patriots 13-10. Well, if you keep this up, we can get close to 100 points. Keep it going at 25 or 24.
Right on pace. Going for this sweep tonight. The girls had a little bit of a scrap with Allen County. Allen's feisty, aren't they?
Yeah. 46-32. Trojanettes winning the earlier game tonight.
Abby Varney had a good game.
17 points tonight for the sophomore.
When we get a break, I'll tell you who she reminds me of.
Tay Pointer, wide open 3. Yes.
Start. That was on the side, that screen and roll that time, and nice job by Aiden coming off that and making the pass back to Tay Pointer.
People's Bank 3 to start the second half. It's 52-23.
That's Tay's second 3.
Yep. People's Bank 3. Shot goes up, no good. Burkoffy. Here's Griggs. Bounce pass off to Niken. Niken heads to the basket. He puts it up and in.
Good body control, too. He avoided the charge.
Yep.
And this is exactly the start that you want. When you have a lead at half, you want to really start off well in the first couple of minutes.
Right. 23 now for Aiden Niken. And a 31-point lead for the Trojans. Turner having trouble. Hands it off out there to Costello. Costello now picks up his dribble against Pointer. Needs some help. Goes right side with it to Sykes. Sykes now looking. Goes down to the corner now to Coffey. Coffey on the right-hand side against Niken. Sends it back out deep on the right to Sykes. Sykes now cross over to Costello. Swings it left side to Turner. Turner halfway to the corner. Out top there's Sykes. Sykes wants to drive. Had it swiped away by Pointer. Taken by Miller. Miller taking it all the way to the basket. Lays it up and in.
We're on the verge of a running clock here.
Yep.
It's 33 right now. It's 36 in high school, is that right? 35 in football, 36 in...
I think that's right. I get those two mixed up. I don't know why they just leave it alone.
I don't know.
Have it the same for both.
Yep.
56-23. It is a 33-point lead for Barren. Sykes having trouble against Griggs. Hands it off out to Costello. Back over to Sykes. Now Sykes will get rid of it. Over to Costello. He's looking out to Sykes on the left side. Here's Costello, a little head fake here. Lob down into Coffey against Pointer. Kicks it back out in the corner to Turner. Now Sykes with it against Griggs out of the left side of the floor. And Griggs reaches in and ties it up. Possession arrow going back to the Patriots.
Mason Griggs has been a bulldog guarding the ball tonight.
Yeah. Costello covered up by Pointer, poked it away, getting the back court. Yeah. Thought he might have double dribbled it there, but I guess not. Maybe I was looking at something else. Sykes.
Well, Allen just does not have anybody that can beat anybody off the dribble, and that's really what they need right now.
Here's a pass down low to Wimpy. Works it underneath to Coffey, and he puts it in.
Coffey's a nice player.
Yep. 56-25. Out to Brooks on the left side. Drives into the paint, dumps it back to Niken, and a crowd. He was double teamed.
That was one too many passes that time. That was either pull up by Brooks or a kick out to the corner.
So they did call a foul. It's going to be on 23. That's Turner, his second. Team's first of the second half. Or that's number 2 on Turner. Comes to Miller, out to Brooks, left of the key. Brooks feeds and went through the hands of Miller and out of bounds.
Yeah, that was the down scream and slip that time, and Aiden Miller a little slow on the slip, and didn't slip, but just kind of took his eye off the ball that time.
Almost 3 minutes gone here in the third quarter. 56-25. Trojans led it from the start. Sykes guarded closely by Griggs. Sends it off left side to Turner. Now Turner out top to Wimpy. Wimpy against Miller. Right side it goes to Sykes. Sykes backdoor pass, and here's a shot put up and in by Coffey.
I don't think Coffey's missed a shot.
He's got 12 points.
I think he's 6 for 6.
They float it down to Niken. Niken trying to make a move. He'll fall away with a jump shot, no good. Tapped up and in by Brooks. Tapped it over two Patriots.
Well, Barren has a monster size advantage over most teams, and we ought to be a great offensive rebound team.
Yeah. 58-27, and they throw it away. Chase down Brooks. Look out! He's going to go. Dunks it.
He couldn't do that a couple years ago, and now he looks to do that. That's a two-hand stuff off another turnover that time by Allen County.
That is definitely a sensational play by Zaxby's. Check in for rewards and free stuff only at the Zaxby's Phillips IGA special delivery, too. As shop online at phillipsiga.com and schedule your delivery today. It is a 60-27 Trojan lead with exactly 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
It's exactly how you want to start off with a big lead at halftime. And I always said the first 4 minutes of the third quarter is really important time. Trojans were up, what were you up, 25 at half? Is that right?
26.
26.
Yep.
You know, if you go out and score the first 8, you're up 34. If Allen scored the first 8, then it's down to 16. So not going to give Allen any type of hope. Barron's playing with like a very mature, experienced team. This is a team that we kind of expected, but to be fair to the Trojans, I think it's been an adjustment, losing a point guard, Gavin Withrow, for 4 years. Right. And I think the early schedule was brutal, to be honest with you.
Yes. Allen County Scottsville with the basketball. He's working around the perimeter to the left. Costello out to Coffey. Now Coffey go back left side. It goes off the leg of Turner and out of bounds.
That would be 21 turnovers.
The next basket would put it as a running clock, I do believe. Corner's wide open down here.
I'm not against a running clock.
No? And that's not going to get a running clock, throwing it away. Allen County Scottsville gets it back with 3:33 to go. Here's Sykes. Sykes sends it down the corner to Coffey. And Costello saved it going out of bounds, but Porter's got it. Porter bounce pass off to Griggs, lays it up, missed it. Tried to draw the foul, but I think he saw footsteps too. We got a foul on Brooks.
Yeah, Mason Griggs will not get many more easier than that. That's just a wide open layup.
Yeah. (60-27) with 3:11 to play.
Haven't had a lot of these blowouts with Allen throughout the years.
No.
They are normally
pretty competitive.
Very competitive.
Coffey with it, long range right. Gives it out to Sykes. He'll pull the trigger for 3, and it's good.
As you mentioned, he was 0 for 9 coming into the game for 3. He's 2 for 2.
He did hit one in that first quarter. Yep.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Niken going strong, reverses it up and in.
That's very poor defense by Allen. Give up a layup off a made goal.
25 for Aiden Niken. It's 62-30. Turner with it out front. Out to Costello. Now Coffey pulls the trigger for 3. It's short. Rebound to Pointer in the lane. So he'll bring it down, left side of the floor. Stops and fires an 18-footer. It's in and out. Rebound pulled down in there by Costello for the Patriots. Sykes, right side corner, Coffey. And here's Turner with a turnaround shot. Is blocked by Griggs and taken by Niken. Niken goes into a triple team. Brooks in the corner, drives into the paint, goes into a crowd, puts it up and in.
Good job by Eli Brooks. Good pass, too, by Aiden Niken. Did not go too deep, made the pass. Under control, Eli Brooks makes about a 3-footer.
Yep, 14 now for Brooks at 64-30. 34-point lead with 1:42 to play. Sykes, right of the key, off to Coffey. Feeds it down in there to Turner, a collision. Oh, Colton Stevens took a tumble to the floor. Turner with the offensive foul, his third, team second.
I can promise you it won't bother him.
He got right up. You know, there's a lot of fouls the first half, not very many here in the second half.
Well, one basket will do it. And sometimes,
it should.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll get the clock running.
Stevens will bring it across the line. Got Thorny Walker back in the game now for Allen County Scottsville. Ray Bewley on the court now for the Trojans. Nice pass in there to Shirley with a spin move up in traffic. He's fouled. 2 shots for Ryan Shirley to put the foul on Blaine Tracy, his first, team's third. Ryan Shirley at the line. 2-point basket in the second quarter. Trojans 14 of 15 at the stripe. The shot goes up and in. Nothing but the twine. 65-30. Carson Beckham, 6'1", 200-pound junior, comes in for Tate Pointer. So right now the Trojans have no starters on the court.
Probably won't see him.
And the second one is also good. That will start the running clock for sure now. 66-30. Minute 8 to play in the third period. Sykes, right of the key for 3, off the front iron. Colton Stevens with it for the Trojans. Trying to make a move down the court, stop, shovels it off to Shirley for a 3-pointer. It is bouncing off the rim. And is saved in bounds, but caught by Colton Stevens. Drives the basket, puts it up, no good. We got a whistle and a foul on the Patriots. Put that one on Tracy.
Well, if everybody that played any sport would play as hard as Colton Stevens, it would make things a lot more interesting, right? He plays as hard as any player I've ever seen.
Colton Stevens puts it up. He missed it. Yeah, he plays hard. Taylor Ogles in for Ryan Shirley. Ogles, 6'1" junior.
Clock does stop on free throws.
Second one rattles and stays for Colton Stevens. Makes it 67-30. 31 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Sykes, right side over to Coffey. Coffey cut off by Ogles. Needs help in the corner. Tipped away by Ogles. Loose ball. Scramble. And ball gets loose again and got knocked away by Beckham.
You got to get it out quick with that clock going. It's down to 8 and running.
Yep. Wipe the sweat off the ball. That'll put it down there.
The referee just froze out Allen County.
Yeah, that's it. Third quarter has come to a close. Barren County leads it 67-30 over Allen County Scottsville. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter after this break. This is Trojan Basketball brought to you by Don Franklin Auto Glasgow on Nash 103.7.
propane, heating becomes more efficient in barns and even greenhouses. Call Southern States in Glasgow to find out more. 651.
Back at Barren County High School, Jay Turner with John Butler. And the studio is Will Cody on the controls tonight. Glad to have you with us on this Friday night as we head into the Christmas holidays. Trojans will be off until the 26th when they head down to Orlando, Florida to participate in the KSA tournament. Our next broadcast of Barren County basketball will be Monday afternoon as the Trojanettes go to Owensboro Sports Center to take on McLean County. That'll be followed later at 7 o'clock. We'll have the broadcast Newburgh Castle, Indiana, the Trojanettes. And then Tuesday back the Sports Centers take on Evansville Memorial.
All right, I got some girls scores.
All right, let's throw some in there. The Coca-Cola scoreboard.
South Warren girls 62, Warren East 35. Monroe County, lost to Red Bowling Springs, Tennessee 51-42. Russell County 1, Clinton County 0. I'd say that was a COVID. Yeah. Todd County Central 46, Edmondson 34. Somerset that we saw the other night got beat by Pulaski 68-59. LaRue County 57, Caverna 34, and Hart County 62, Greene County 40.
All right, we must have had a technical foul called on somebody. Lane Stevens was at the line.
I think it was a
hit one of two.
Jersey number, I believe, was off.
Lane Stevens in the middle of Ogles. Over goes to Bewley on the right side. Bewley curls around, goes left to Beckham, and he's fouled. And it'll be on Morris. That'll be the 15th foul of the Patriots here in the second half. M.J. Pendleton, 6'5 junior, has checked into the Trojan lineup. Also, Blaine Watson.
Oh, that's cheap. Call an illegal screen on Taylor Ogles.
Yep, that's the first of the team's second. So we got Ogles, Pendleton, Beckham, Bewley, and who am I missing?
Blaine Watson.
Okay. 1 minute gone, and there's a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Brought to you by South Central Bank. Small enough to know you, big enough to help. Allen County, Scottsville.
These same players played last night against each other in a JV game.
Yeah.
And which Barren won.
Stolen away by Bray Bewley. Bounce pass off to Beckham. Beckham going to the basket, flips it up in here.
What a heck of a shot.
That was what do you call that? A twisting, turning shot. Shot it over the shoulder. That'd be a sensational play of the game. By Carson Beckham. 70-40, or 70-30, 40-point lead. 6:23 to play. So work it down low, double team. Now it comes for a three-point shot that's an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Graham Hall, 6'2 sophomore, comes in for Taylor Ogles. Bray Bewley brings it up for the Trojans. Just under 6 minutes to play. Watson over to Bewley. Bewley circles around left side, feeds it in the lane there, intended underneath, and trying to flip it up there was Beckham. Goes back up and in. That is Graham Hall.
Yeah, that wasn't an easy
shot. He was almost
either.
Underneath the basket there, underneath the backboard.
6'2
sophomore. Flip it up.
6'2 sophomore. Yeah, that wasn't easy either.
72-30. Allen County, Scottsville, new players in the ball game. I've got a number 5 in there. I don't have a 5 listed on my roster.
I think that's why the technical is over.
Okay. And number 11, Blaine Tracy. Got a 10, Blaine Moore in the game. Here's a shot going up, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Pendleton comes out of there with it. Gets rid of it to Bewley. Bewley down the middle of the lane, goes to the basket, puts it in.
Well, he's a good athlete. We saw that in football this year.
Yeah.
He's a really good athlete. And I tell you one thing about tonight, Barron's intensity they have not stepped off the gas the whole night. Doesn't matter who's in or pressuring the ball and getting after it.
Right. 74-30. 4:42 to play. As they work it to the left side, that's Moore.
Allen just does not have anybody that can beat anybody off the dribble.
No.
And that's obviously a major problem.
Stolen away in there. Carson Beckham has it for the Trojans. Hands it off to Watson. Now Watson trying to make a move into the paint, kicks it out to Bewley. Three-pointer in the air, no good. Long rebound's going to be chased down by Jackson. Jackson bounce pass and layup, no good, but a foul. Going to send Moore to the free throw line.
Good pass by Jace Jackson.
Beckham, his first personal number 3 on the Trojans here in the second half.
I was going to say about the girls' game tonight, I paid more attention tonight, to be honest with you. I was just kind of watching how it was played. But Abigail Varning is really improved. And you know who she reminds me of? This is her movement and how she plays. In a lot of ways, she reminds me of Savannah Gregory.
Well, yeah. Yeah,
now, Savannah Gregory's a great player for Allen, but but I'm just talking about somebody has a nose for a ball, and she never stops moving ever. And that's what Savannah Gregory is like. That's a high compliment.
That's true. Yep. Here's Bewley going up with a jumper from 10. It's no good. Crashing the board was Ogles. He puts it back up and in over the window.
Taylor Ogles. His mother played for me, Jay.
Emily Taylor.
That's exactly right. When I took over for Coach Steenbergen back in '94, Emily was a junior, and she has always remained one of my favorite players and people. Great person.
And the lead is now 45 for Barren. They say Bewley tipped it away into the Allen County Scottsville bench. (76-31). Morris will put the ball in play as he comes in there to Jackson. Underneath, little pump fake. Goes up, shot no good. Put back up and in by Tracy. 76-33. So we come down to the 3-minute mark. Watson with it on the left side. Watson back over to Bewley. Long range right. Back to Watson. He's going to fire it up for 3. It's no good. Crashing the board, Pendleton. And smacked out of his hands and out of bounds. Carson Beckham back in the game for Bray Bewley. Graham Hall with it on the left side. Back out to Beckham. And a jumper by Pendleton from the right elbow.
That looked good, too. 15-footer.
78-33. And that ball is going to be an air ball. Pendleton tried to save it underneath the basket. Stepped on the baseline. With 2:06. And the clock running here in the fourth. 78-33 Trojans.
Next game for the Trojans, they'll be in Florida, correct?
That's true.
Disney World.
Disney World. Three-pointer, no good. Crashing the board is Pendleton.
Now, you're not making that trip.
No. Not going to do it. Not going to go see Mickey Mouse. Watson, left side. Here's Beckham for 3. Got it!
A good pass from Watson, and Beckham steps up and made that 3.
Yep. 81-33. .116 left. Patriots with the ball. They go down to Jackson. He puts it up and in. Makes it 81-35. Watson penetrating in the lane, going to the bucket, puts it in and draws a foul.
Good for Blaine. Now, Blaine's left-handed anyway. I will say he finished with his left hand, but he is left-handed. But that was good body control that time by Blaine.
He'll have a chance at an old-fashioned 3.
I don't think Coach Cunningham's going to have too much to complain about after this one up here.
Nope. Free throw, good.
And you'll be going to Owensboro.
Owensboro Monday.
I know you won't have any barbecue down there with you.
All kinds of it up there.
Can you fit it in the schedule?
We're going to try.
In between games?
Robert's going, so we'll see what we can do.
Now you got to make a choice which barbecue place you're going
to. We may just do both of them. We're going to be up there long enough, you know. You got Old Hickory, you got Moonlight. So we have to try them both out.
No question.
84-35, 32 seconds to play. And ball gets batted loose in there. Graham Hall gives to Pendleton with Bewley. They may just let the clock run out here. Bewley will send it over to Beckham. 15 seconds left. Cross-court pass to Pendleton. Back to Bewley. 9 seconds. Allen County Scottsville will drop to 0-8 on the year. 0-1 in district play. Trojans improved to 5-3 and 2-0 in district play. 84-35 blowout by the Trojans here tonight.
That was quite impressive from the tip to the end, and that's the best that we played all year. But I tell you what, I think you give a lot of credit not only to the team, but the crowd was fabulous tonight.
Right. We'll come back with the CPC Commodities post-game report in a moment. This is Trojan Basketball brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow on Nash 103.7.
Financial advisor takes time to really listen to you. Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Jamie Harris, your Southern Kentucky Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll create a personalized financial strategy backed by our advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll